Alright guys, it's your boy Keith with a fragrance review, and as you can tell from the title of my video, this was a Ross kind of day. So what I did was, earlier in the week I went to Ross, which was probably, I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. And I was just in there shopping around, and I have the video of that posted on my YouTube channel. So if you didn't see it, go back, watch it. It's not the best video in the world because my phone is a regular phone. I don't have a actual camera record like Big Beard B or some of these other guys who has high resolution and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I was in Ross earlier in the week. I looked through some of their fragrances. They had some fragrances in there that I guess not, in my opinion, not worth my time. But I found one particular fragrance, and what had me interested was a friend of mine brought me some samples with two other colognes that she picked up from our local Belks here, and I think 2 or 3 of the samples were Prada Luna Rossa Black and Prada Luna Rossa. And I'm searching through, and I also love those 2 fragrances, by the way. They were sample bottles, but I was searching through the fragrances at Ross and came across one in particular. And one of my favorite ladies that work at Ross, she held this fragrance for me, as would she would probably do it for anyone because she's a manager. But she held this fragrance for me until today, when I got paid, so I can come back and pick it up. And I went this morning and picked it up, and the fragrance that I am talking about is Prada Sport, the Luna Rossa Sport. And I hadn't smelled this one, but I smelled the other 2. And so this is the 125 ml bottle, which is 4.2 flow ounces, and I paid $40 for this. And if you go online, the retail price for this is at least $80 and up. I know Belk sells this for at least $80, $85 and up. So this is probably, in my guesstimation, the best pickup I have ever found at Ross or TJ Maxx. 125 ml bottle of Prada for $40. So if you're familiar with the Prada Luna Rossa line, all the boxes pretty much look the same except for the coloring. All of them have the signature Prada stripe, and it wraps around the top. You have information at the bottom, more information on the bottom. Nothing really on the back. It's a little information right here. Sorry about the glare. That's that silver whatever. Nothing on the sides and nothing on the top except that stripe. As you open it, and this piece right here, this piece of cardboard, this is usually when I open a fragrance, when I get in my vehicle, I usually spray it right here. I don't spray it on my skin because what if I don't like it? Then I gotta walk around with that crap on my hand. So I usually spray it on this piece of cardboard and sniff it, and it smells amazing. And I'm gonna show you, it has that kind of lipstick type scent to it, and I'm going to show you what it kind of puts me in the remind of as it pertains to that lipstick type smell. This doesn't smell like this fragrance I'm about to show you, but it has that lipstick type scent to it as the other one does. But this is the bottle, and I love this bottle. That is gorgeous, by the way. It's just white bottle, clear liquid, the juice, that signature product stamp here, logo. This is just plastic, keeps you from spraying. Atomizer is good. Nothing on the back. You got your regular information here on the bottom, rounded sides, and this is the atomizer. That is wonderful, and I like how most bottles you can see clearly that plastic piece on the inside. Like right there, you can see it barely, but it's almost transparent completely unless you turn it to a certain angle. Like when I was in my truck, I couldn't see it at all, but I love this fragrance. And that just snaps back on. It doesn't snap on, it just slides on. And I'm not like Big Beard D. He don't really care about boxes. I honestly don't either, but you know, I keep them in the box if I can, just to keep the fragrance itself from getting dusty, because I don't do a lot of dusting. So, but that lipstick type scent that's in this, that I get, I don't know what anybody else gets, but I get like a hint of that lipsticky type feel or scent. It reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, and it also has that lipstick type smell to it. And I'm pretty sure you guys some of you guys know what this is. I love this juice. I love this scent. I think I've only worn it once, and of course I believe this is a reformulation. I bought this one from TJ Maxx. The product came from Ross. But all in all, like I said, 125 ml bottle for 40 bucks. You can't beat that. You can't beat that with a stick. I'm glad I went in on that particular day and found this. So guys, if you're weary of shopping at retail discount stores like TJ Maxx, Ross, you might want to reconsider. Every now and then you go in there, you may run across a hidden gem like this one. I'm glad I purchased this. $40, you can't beat it. I labeled this video a Ross kind of day, but I need to change it because I also went to TJ Maxx first, and TJ Maxx had Versace Pour Homme with lotion and I think shaving gel or something like that in there, and it was like the 1.7 ounce bottle. It was like the small bottle, probably about this big, and it was the spray. But I paid like 50 some odd dollars for it, and I got back in my truck and I smelled it, and I was like, it smells amazing. It also put me in the mind of the freshness rather of Versace Mano Fresh. But I actually got back out the truck. I took the Versace Pour Homme back inside, and I got a refund, because as I was online in my truck on fragrancex.com, is where I shop. Uh, I found a 3.7 ounce bottle, and it was like 30 some odd dollars, and it was the tester bottle. So it doesn't come with a box. It may not even come with a top, but I don't really care as long as the juice is good and the bottle is, somewhat full. I'm cool with that. I'd rather pay 30 something dollars versus paying 50, $60 for that little small bottle. Um, but as I was in there, also I ran across uh, these bars of soap that kind of interested me, and this one is SF537 Hydrating Man Bar. This is Siberian Fur fragrance, and this is a 10-ounce bar. I kind of like this box that it's in. That's what it looks like. It's like a dark green, silver. Just has information on the front, a little information on the top. San Francisco Soap Company. That on the bottom. Just basic information, ingredients, and stuff on the back. Nothing really on the sides. But the box opens kind of like this. Soap sits inside, and it has a little information on the top. And this is a great fragrance. I love this. So I picked it up, and that's a pretty big bar of soap. It's bigger than the average bar, but it almost has like fragrance, trying to see, like the other two has, I'll show you in a second, but it has notes of certain stuff in them, and I guess this is Siberian fur, whatever is in this one. That's the first one, and then this one is deep cleansing. The first one was hydrating. This one has silver sage, bergamot in it. Silver sage and bergamot, I should say. Same as the other. This is, as far as I can tell, it's either black or dark blue. The lighting is kind of crappy in here, but it's another one. Same deal. Opens up. Bar sits in. This one I like the least. The first one is good. This is my least favorite, but I bought it anyway just because it's big bar soap, and they were only $3.99, and you can't beat that also. And this last one has exotic musk and sandalwood, and this is the revitalizing. So the other one is deep cleansing, and the first one I showed is hydrating, and this is revitalizing. Exotic musk and sandalwood, and I love the scent of this one. So the first one and the last one, the third one, are the two that I like the most. These two. And this one I like the least, and this is probably the one I'm going to start with just to get rid of first. But those are some pretty neat pickups that I picked up. So I also, like I said, I need to change the title of my video. So hopefully, guys, you'll be able to go to your local Ross or local TJ Maxx, look around, see what you can find. I mean, it might be something you're interested in or something that may catch your eye. Um, just take your time, do a little research, because I take my phone in there with me, and whatever I see I try to look up online and see if I can find info on it right then. I don't like to buy a fragrance when I can't smell it. So the next best thing is to look up notes, find reviews, see if people have talked good about this fragrance, if there are any bad things about fragrances, and go from there. So um, I got to get ready to go to work here. I was off earlier today. I got a paid day off from my morning job, just because I did a project last weekend. I actually scrubbed and top coated the whole entire ER by myself. The emergency department, it was in pretty bad shape. The floors, that's a highly trafficked area, a high traffic area. If you don't take care of it, it will fall fast. So they put the man, which is me, on the job. I got it done in 2 days. Um, so I enjoyed my paid half a day off. Now I got to go to my other job at 5. So that'll be over at 10, possibly a little earlier, because I may dip out early tonight. I don't want to stay there all night. I want to get back home and enjoy the rest of my night, my evening. Sit home, watch some movies on the Fire Stick, and kick back and enjoy myself. So anyway, have a great evening, guys. Till next time.